Hi friends, this is Jitendra from TechForm. Today I am reviewing Asus Zenfone 3 Deluxe smartphone which has been launched in India a few months ago. As far as the design of this phone is concerned, you can see it's a very beautifully crafted smartphone, as you can see, and it's full. The body of this phone is of total metal, you can see, and the edges are rounded, and it's a Asus branding has been given at the bottom, and you can see the back panel is quite soft, and there are no chances of getting it slipped from your hand. And on the right hand side is power button and volume rockers. Even on you can see on these buttons there is a concentric cycle, which is a hallmark of Asus, and you can see this concentric circles even on the front panel, and that is one of the hallmark of Asus. And on the left hand side it's a SIM slot. This is a hybrid SIM slot, so you can put one nano SIM and micro SD card, and on the top is a headphone jack, and this is USB-C type port for charging, and there is only one speaker has been given at the bottom. Despite the fact that only one speaker has been provided, still the voice's audio output is quite good, and you can see this phone is quite thin. It's a very sleek looking phone, and has a thickness of just 7.5 mm, and despite the fact that it has a screen of 5.7 inches, you can still hold in your single hand and can operate it, and the weight of this phone is around 170 grams. So this is a very sleek looking device. And another advantage of plus point of the design of this phone is that no plastic antenna has been given on this phone, and still the signals of all the networks are quite good on this phone. And mostly you will find plastic antenna signals on other phones, even on high-end phones, but Asus has dispensed with that tradition and has come out with a very decent looking and premium looking phone. It is a premium phone, but the overall outlook of this phone is quite good, and fingerprint scanner is given this side, and this is a rear camera with dual flash. So mostly you will find rounded fingerprint scanner on other phones, but here it's a rectangular type of fingerprint scanner, but still it looks very good, you can see here. So when you hold this phone, it has a beautiful design, so I would give full marks to Asus as far as the design of this phone is concerned. Now after the design, let us move on to the display. And the display of this phone is 5.7 inch Super AMOLED display, and this has a resolution of 1080 pixels, and you can see it gives a very vibrant it has got a very vibrant display, and you can see all the colors very beautifully, and on this display you will enjoy watching videos and playing games. And another advantage of this display is that it has a blue light filter, and you can tweak the display and color settings as per your choice. So that's another advantage of this display, and you can also use this phone even in direct sunlight, so that is no problem. And display, even for display, I will give full marks to Asus. As far as its performance is concerned, this phone comes with the Snapdragon 820 processor, and comes with the 6 GB of RAM. I'll just show you. This phone comes with the Snapdragon 820 processor with Adreno 530 GPU and 6 GB RAM and 64 GB of internal storage, and you can extend it further to 256 GB. So that is quite sufficient space as far as RAM and ROM capacity is concerned, and I have been using this phone for quite some time, and I have observed that opening and closing the apps and switching between the apps goes like breeze, and you can browse the web, you can play games, everything is done in a very without any hitches, and you won't face any problem whatsoever as far as the performance of this phone is concerned. And numerous apps can be you can open in the background, and even a couple of games also, and without slowing down the phone. That's another advantage. So you can play with the game with the phone the way you like, and it will not slow down and it will not hang at all. I have never seen this type of performance even in high-end smartphones. And before turning to other section, I would just like to tell you that all the navigation keys you can see here are given behind the display, and these are eliminated. So that is another advantage of this phone. And as far as its hardware is concerned, as I told you, it comes with 64 GB of ROM and 6 GB of RAM, and so that is that can be further extended up to 256 GB. And this is a fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint scanner is accurate, but is not as fast as one would expect from a high-end smartphone. I have observed that sometimes it does not open as fast as one would expect. So that is a little bit let down as far as its fingerprint scanner is concerned, because I have seen that sometimes I have to press my registered finger quite hard on the fingerprint scanner, but most of the time it works perfectly all right. So there is no serious issue as far as fingerprint scanner is concerned. Another beautiful aspect of this phone is that it comes with the 23 megapixel camera, rear camera. Here it goes, and with the f2.0 aperture with optical image stabilization, laser autofocus system, and it comes with 20 different shooting modes. So that is again a very plus point of this phone. So you can see this auto, manual, HDR mode, beautification mode, HDR Pro, super resolution mode, children mode, low light mode, night mode, depth of field effect, selfie mode, GIF animation, panorama, time rewind, a smart remove. So total these are 20 modes, say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So that is again a plus point as far as its 23 megapixel camera is concerned. Now you would ask me, what is the performance of the camera? Color reproduction and dynamic range are good, and it gives you very detailed results also. I'll just show you some of the pictures captured on this phone, and you will see. I'll just show you. Here it goes. So no, I'll just start it again. Here it goes. You can see these I have captured without any particular mode, and you can see the results have come quite good. These were captured inside the hotel. You can see here. So results are quite impressive. These images were shot in the night, and even you can see with a very limited street light available in front of my home. Still, you can see the images have come out quite bright, and you can see the detail and contrast also. These are again daytime images. So overall, you can see the quality of the images are quite good, but only problem which I have faced on this camera is that shutter speed is quite slow even in daytime, and even night time it becomes more slow. So when you are focusing on a particular object, shutter takes a lot of time, and sometimes you miss the opportunities. Probably this can be improved with the tweak in the software, but I am not sure about this. But that is a little bit nuisance I have faced in this phone. And this phone comes with the 8 megapixel selfie camera with f2.0 aperture with beautification modes, and selfie, you can capture a good selfie on this phone. So if you are a selfie lover, you can definitely have a good experience on this phone. This phone is powered by 3000 mAh battery. This again with the Qualcomm 3.0 charging capability. But I have observed that this phone can last for say 8 to 10 hours if you are a very moderate user. But if you are an extensive and user of all your social channels, watch lot of videos and movies, then you would require to recharge the phone 2 times in a day. So that is again a little bit let down. And despite the fact that this is a very high-end smartphone, Asus should have gone for a higher capacity battery. Anyhow, whatever it is, you can depend upon its fast charging capability, which takes less time to charge the phone. This phone runs on Android Marshmallow with the Asus Zen UI on top, and with lot of unnecessary, I would say, apps available of Zen of Asus. I have never been well off as far as a company's own UI is concerned, and not impressed much with the Asus own UI, because sometimes it appears that these are bloatwares and take a lot of time, and if you have to remove them, then it becomes good. Otherwise sometimes it creates problem. But there are certain good features also, as double tap to wake and sleep, and one-handed operation mode. So, and plus it provides you a lot of robust theme store also on this phone. So that is the advantage of UI of Asus also. So if there are some disadvantages, there are certain advantages also. So these are the different themes available, so you can tweak and put the themes as per your choice. So that is the advantage. But overall software experience won't be bad, and you can definitely get tuned to those unnecessary applications. Plus this phone is 4G VoLTE enabled phone, and sports Wi-Fi Bluetooth 4.2. And overall, if you see, this phone has on the plus point sizes, on the plus sizes, this phone has beautiful design. You can see has a good camera, 23 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera, fingerprint scanner, and but on the downside, I would say the battery should have a little bit more capabilities. and this phone is priced 50,000 rupees, 49,999 rupees. That is again a letdown, despite the fact that this phone is a beautifully looking phone, has a good 5.7-inch AMOLED display, but in my opinion, this phone is a little bit overpriced. Had it been say less priced, say in the range of 35 to 40,000 rupees, then it would have been a killing device. But still, if you want a good device and are prepared to spend 50,000 rupees, you can definitely consider this phone. Thanks for watching this video, and now I am signing off. My name is Jitinder. I am from TechWarm. You can subscribe to my video channel, and you can also read my blog techwarm.com. Thanks once again, and bye.